Hello divas, it's your girl Grace, aka Facequisite, and welcome to another episode of Styling with Grace. On today's episode, we are going to be looking at how we can look effortlessly chic on the daily with a few styling tips, divas. It is easy. We just need a bit of this, a bit of that, put everything together, and then it's a banger. Okay, you step out, you look absolutely divine, you look well put together, you look and feel good, and therefore you are confident and you're ready to take the world. For those of you who are here for the first time, let me reintroduce myself. So my name's Grace, and on this channel I focus on fashion styling to build confidence, because my passion is to see women step out and take charge. You going out and conquering the world, going out and achieving your goals, feeling confident enough to step out and achieve whatever it is that you desire to achieve. It is possible. If you can think it, you can achieve it, divas. So that is what I'm about on this channel. So if you're joining us for the first time, welcome. I hope you find this video useful, enjoyable and interesting. And if at the end of it you feel like this resonates with you, then I would really encourage you to hit that subscribe button, click on the notification. No, I can't speak. I think I talk too fast, divas, don't I? Let me slow down. Click on the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you will get notified whenever I release a new video. This is 2025, divas. I am on a mission and I am so excited. I'm so pumped to go out and achieve my goals for 2025, and I hope you are feeling the same way. Yeah, we're staying focused and we're staying driven. All right, and I am going to help you to look absolutely fabulous whilst doing it. All right, divas. Okay, so on today's episode, like I said, we're going to be looking at how we can stay effortlessly chic on the daily with a few tips here and there, a few tweaks here and there, tips on how to use our accessories to look powerful. So if you're ready and you're interested, then let's go, divas. I have 10 tips that I'm going to go through, and of course I'm going to be referencing my notes as I always do. So I hope you're ready, divas. All right, so divas, the first thing on my list is the power of first impression. It is very, very important for us to always make a good first impression in whatever we do, in whoever you come across in life. It is always very important to make a good first impression, because as much as we say people shouldn't judge, people shouldn't make assumptions about a person, truth of the matter is people will make up a story about you based on their first impressions of you. So the onus is on you to make it a good first impression. How are you presenting yourself? Do you want people to take you seriously? You know that saying, dress the way you want to be addressed? You need to start thinking of these things when you step out on the daily. Of course, there'll be times when you can't be asked. Trust me, I am guilty. If you see me on a day that I am not stepping out of my house, OMGs, I look a damn mess. But God is working on me and I will do better in 2025. All right, divas? So jokes apart, it is very, very important for us to make a good first impression, so thereby people take us seriously. So it's very important for us to put a bit of effort into the way we present ourselves before we step out. And we're going to cover how we can do that today. All right, divas? So in order to be taken seriously, it is very, very important for you to dress appropriately for the occasion. So for example, if you're going for an interview, of course, you need to look smart, you need to look presentable, you need to cover up. And I have a video which I will link here. You can watch it on outfit ideas for an interview, how to present yourself, and don't be scared of color. I will link that here. But aside of that, wherever you're going, be it to an event, a function, especially if you're single and searching, and there might be that brother at the occasion who is also single and searching, you want to make a first impression. You want to stand out, but for all the good reasons. All right, divas? So it's very, very important to bear in mind the occasion and dress appropriately for that occasion. So for example, if you're going to a wedding, what kind of wedding is it? Is it a beach wedding? Is it a church wedding? You have to dress appropriately for that occasion. If it's a church wedding, don't go there with everything hanging out, because that would be disrespectful as well. You want to respect the church, you want to respect the couple, you want to present well, but most importantly, you want to respect yourself. And if you're stepping into church, you got to respect God, because that's the house of God. Do you understand? So always have in mind the occasion and dress appropriately for that occasion. So the next thing on my list is to build a wardrobe foundation. So when I say build a wardrobe foundation, I simply mean invest in some essential basics, some essential classics. Invest in timeless, versatile pieces that will serve you, things that you reach out for on the regular. Your basics, your well-fitted blazers, your well-fitting jeans. Check out my video on that one jean that is the most versatile jeans, that when you have it, you don't need another. I will link that here. But invest in those classics, those essential pieces. So that white shirt, you know, classics like that, things that you can build on. That nice pair of boots that will serve you in the winter. That nice pair of slingbacks that you can wear on several occasions in the summer. That nice bag that you can carry all year round. Invest in essential pieces, divas. Those essential, classic, timeless pieces that you need on the regular. These pieces are the foundation of your wardrobe. They are the pieces that you are going to build your outfit on. For example, the little black dress. So it will be your foundation, and then everything else comes, you know, together. The hair, the makeup, the jewelry, the bag, the accessories, and so on and so forth. Invest in your basics, divas. The next thing on my list, divas, is the fit. Fit is everything, the fit of your outfit. So I always encourage that if you go out to buy an item that you like, and when you get the item, your regular size is too small, I would say size up and then have it tailored. Because we all know that there are certain stores, e.g. Zara, I ain't mentioning names, I'm going to mention Zara because they're guilty of this. I don't think I'm that busty. But if you buy a top from Zara, sometimes it's just like if you buy a blouse, it just squishes the twins. It squishes them up. They can't breathe, they're suffocated. So sometimes I go XXL. I'm a large from Zara, and I will go XXL. If it's something I really like, I don't look at the size. I just keep trying them until I get the size that I am comfortable with, and then I can go and take it in if need be. So do that. Make sure you have a tailor in your local area, a good tailor that can help you tweak a thing or two, you know, a nip here, a tuck there when you get your outfits, because it's very, very important for our outfits to sit nice on us, because that just makes it look that much better. The next thing on my list, divas, is color coordination. It's very important for you to understand how to use color. Now, if you don't know how to use color, then, or if you don't know what color suits you, then I would say for now, stick with the neutral tones, because they work for every occasion. So the whites, the beiges, the browns, the blacks, the navy blues, the grays, even burgundy. Those kind of colors tend to work for most occasions. But also, I think it's important for you to get yourself a color wheel, so that you know what color goes with what. For those of you who like color, such as myself, I like to wear color. I like bold colors. I feel like they just pop on my skin. But if you have beautiful melanin skin, those bright colors look so beautiful on the melanin skin. The royal blues, the purples, the orange, the yellow, they look so beautiful on melanin skin. But if you've got Caucasian skin, then depending on whether you're pale or olive, you know, you need to, and this applies to my sisters who are melanated as well, you need to find out your undertones, you know, undertone of your skin, and there get clothing in colors that work for your skin type. Okay, so for example, if you're Caucasian and you have pale skin, you would lean more towards the what's the word I'm looking for? I cannot remember the word, but the paler color. So the pale blue, you know, the pale the blush pink, you know, the pale pinks. Whereas if you've got a more olive skin tone or base to your skin, then you can play more with slightly brighter colors. But the darker you are, I find, the nicer the brighter colors look on you. So just know your skin, know your undertone, and know what works for your skin. And when I say the brighter colors, don't get it wrong, don't misunderstand me. I believe every color fits everybody. You just need to find the right tone in that color for your skin. So if you're a lover of red, for example, then maybe tomato red might not be your color. Do you understand? Maybe tomato red is not your color. Maybe you're more of a coral red kind of person. So you need to find that out. So anyway, I'm dwelling too much on this particular topic. Just know what colors suit you. Put the colors together well and get yourself a color wheel. When you have a color wheel, it will tell you what color goes with what. Color wheel will be able to guide you on what colors to pair together. And if you're not comfortable with color, then stick with the neutrals. Like I said, stick with the neutral tones. They work all the time for every skin tone. The next thing on my list, divas, is what I like to call the power of accessories. I love accessorizing. Your accessories will take your outfit from 0 to 100. For example, for what I'm wearing today, I did a wearing versus styling it, okay? So that you can see the power of accessory, the power of putting effort into yourself. So if you look in the cutaway, you will see the before, how simple and plain the outfit is. It's just a simple jumper and a pair of wide leg trousers. But then I tweaked the hair by fluffing it out. Though I love the hair off my face, but you know, I wanted to make a point and I've left it like that. I fluffed out the hair, put some part of it, you know, showed a bit of my shoulder, put on some jewelry, you know, styled my clothes, put on some jewelry, added some accessories, and look at where we started and where we're at. The power of accessorizing the right way. And you have to be careful to not over accessorize. You have to keep it classy, keep it moderate. I mean, I am guilty when it comes to over accessorizing, but I still know how to balance it out because I love, you know, like today I'm wearing 3 bangles. I've got 2 rings on my right hand. I mean, I try to keep this hand always just my wedding band and engagement ring. You know, I've got my watch, got my big earrings. I love big earrings. If you know, you know. And then I've got my dainty necklace because I love big earrings. I tend to stick to dainty necklaces 9 out of 10 times. But sometimes I break the rule. It is what it is. But on a noms, like I heard somebody say, I was like, on a noms, what was that? The Nigerian in me just came out. But you know, on a regular, I would wear big earrings and you know, paired with a tiny necklace. But my point is, know how to use accessories and know how to balance it. And I'm going to do a video that's just dedicated to how to accessorize, how to use your accessories to elevate your outfit. But this is just an example. As you can see, wearing versus styling. And what is styling? Just doing some, you know, maneuvers here and there, a few tweaks here, a few tweaks there. You know, this is an off-the-shoulder jumper, but I've left kind of sideways because it keeps sliding. That's another thing, but I really love it because I love to show my shoulders. That's the one thing I do love to show because I love to cover up most of the, even when I'm wearing shorts and all that, 9 out of 10 times I'm wearing tights. That's just me, you know, I'm old school. But I love to show my shoulders and, you know, my neck and all that. Not that I've got a long enough neck, but it doesn't matter. I love it regardless, and I'm gonna show it off, okay? So so you know, find that part of your body that you like to show off as well and show it off. But less is more, divas. Less is more. So yes, use your accessories to enhance your outfit, but keep it classy. Don't go overboard with it. All right, on to the next. Next on my list, divas, is grooming and hygiene. And I cannot overstress the importance of grooming and hygiene. It is very, very important for us to look clean always. And sometimes, even when you are clean, if there's certain things that are not in, you haven't put in place, you look as though you're not clean. You know, when you look untidy, you look raw. For example, when you don't iron your clothes, you wear clothes and you just step out like that and it's got wrinkles and you say to yourself, well, no one's going to notice. Who's looking at me? My sister. Lots of people are looking at you. Lots of people are looking at you. And I would like to think that you would value yourself more than just assuming that you're inconsequential and that no one is looking at you. Lots of people are looking at you. Some are even looking up to you. So we need to set a good example. So yeah, ironing your clothes, you know, paying attention to your shoes, making sure that your shoes are not dirty. This applies to both male and female. It's very important. You know, I don't know about you, but you know, when I see a man, I can tell the kind of man he is by just looking at his watch and his shoes. I'm not going to elaborate more, but that's the first thing I look at. If your shoes are looking like they need a polish, then that tells me that you don't put enough effort into who you are. Like, you don't value yourself. And so if that is the case, why should anyone else bother to value you? Do you see what I mean? Present yourself well. Remember the first point? Making a good first impression. This is how we make a good first impression. So you're showing up, you smell nice, you know, invest in, you know, nice fragrance. It doesn't have to be too expensive. There are tips and tricks to keep your fragrance lasting longer than it should. For example, the Vaseline trick. You put the Vaseline on your wrist, you spray the perfume on it, and it stays for longer. Do you see what I mean? You don't have to pay so much money for a very expensive brand, but you know, smell nice. If I step, in fact, I can't, because I always know there's something missing. I'll be like, what's it? Oh yeah, I haven't put on some perfume. I love to smell good. I love to smell good. If you know me, you know that when I hug you, you're gonna smell it and it's gonna smell nice. Oh yes, it's a beautiful thing when you step out and you look good and you smell nice. You're radiating class, I dare say. Yes, you're radiating class. You haven't overdone things. Things are not spilling. You're not wearing clothes that are up to here, legs out, and you're pulling it down every 5 minutes. You know you're not comfortable now, and therefore your confidence has gone through, what am I saying? It's not gone through the roof. It's run out the door because you decided to wear something that's inappropriate for the occasion. Very, very important, divas. Pay attention to your makeup. Put on a bit of makeup. Yes, I'm guilty. If you see me during the week, I'm not even joking. I look a damn mess, but I'm working on it. But if I'm stepping out, I do try. Though if you catch me in my local Aldi, it's a done deal. I look a mess. Put on my baseball cap. I'm wearing my joggers. Face is makeup-less, no jewelry, and I'm out the door because it's only 3 minutes walk from my house. That's no excuse though. I should put more effort, and in 2025 I'm going to try and do that. And I'm telling you, my sisters, to do the same. Let us put effort into ourselves, because you never know who you're going to bump into. You never know. And you know, do you know that people actually meet their spouses in the aisle, you know, supermarket aisle? You just don't know. So put in a bit of effort. Even if you're wearing joggers and a hat, make sure that your hair is neat and maybe tied back. You've got your dainty earrings, you know, maybe a little stud earrings, maybe a bit of lip gloss and a bit of mascara. You don't have to put on a full face of makeup. Just look like you put in a bit of effort. All right, divas, let's not dwell too much on this. On to the next. Now, divas, this one, it's a bit of a pet peeve for me. This next point is invest in good quality shoes, especially as a lady who loves to wear heels. OMG. If you invest in a crappy pair of heels, have you seen those ladies walking down? I mean, I was watching something the other day, and if I see, I'll put it in here. And this lady's part of a marching parade, and her heels, I don't know who wears heels in a marching parade, but they look like a number of those women were wearing heels, but hers had completely lost the battle. They were not standing, you know, it was flimsy, and so it was shaking, and this poor lady, oh, my heart was bleeding for her. I felt so bad for her. And she's trying to walk, and the shoes are just going like that, and oh God, and I felt her pain because I have been there. I have been there before. I was on stage. This is my personal experience. Laugh if you like, but I learned a big lesson. And actually, my shoes were very good quality shoes. I'm not going to mention the name of the brand, but I don't know what happened. The heels just kind of went wobbly for some reason. I'm on stage in church, leading worship, because I am a worship leader in my church. And I noticed the shoes start to go wobbly. And I'm thinking, this is embarrassing. I tried to put myself together. I controlled it. But of course, it affected my ministration because I was distracted. And when I was about to walk off the stage for the person coming to do the announcement, my shoes gave way. It was so embarrassing. So embarrassing. I love those shoes so much. And I should have known better, because truth be told, when I put those shoes on in the morning, I kind of felt a bit, but I thought, nah, these are good quality shoes and I'll just be on stage. It'll be fine. I'll be all right. You know, they look good with what I'm wearing. And I let my vanity get the better of me. But I have never worn those shoes since. So, divas, I am just saying this to say it's very important for us to invest in a really good pair of quality shoes so that our shoes don't embarrass us. Imagine going to an interview and that happens. You won't get the job, number one. You look disheveled. Number two, it's going to affect your confidence. You're going to be very conscious of yourself. And therefore, when you're being asked those important questions, you're not going to answer them right. So, divas, your shoes, invest in good quality pair of shoes. And I know that some people think, it's not important. Yes, it is. It's very, very important. All right, divas, on to the next. Next tip, divas, is layering. Not just layering, but layering done right. Because what we don't want is, for example, when you layer, you don't want the cutoff point to be the widest part of your body. For example, your hips. You know, you don't want it, you want it to be either higher or lower. And so when you do your layering, you do it in such a way that they're not all stopping at the same point. You're building. So maybe you see a little bit of this one showing, peeping out from under the top. Layering done correctly just adds dimension to our outfit. It gives us a bit of classy look. I mean, I love me a good long line coat. I love a good long line coat, and I can't find one that's long enough. Divas, please help me. If you know where I can get a long line coat that's long enough. I'm 5'8". And I like to wear heels, though I've cut that down because, you know, when you get to a certain age, your body will tell you. And I'll be celebrating another birthday in February, and it's like, now I go for, you know, the very small, not kitten, but is it 8 inches? They're perfect for me now because I can't come and die, as we say in Nigeria. So, you know, but I still want a long line coat. So if you know where I can get one, divas, holla at your girl. All right, but yeah, it's important to layer right. Layer nicely, you know, wear your blazers. You could wear, for example, one thing I like to do for layering is I like to wear a collared shirt underneath my jumpers. You know, I like it peeping out, and sometimes I'll pull up the sleeve and then of my jumper and then leave the sleeve of the white shirt showing. It just adds some dimension. It looks so cool. And sometimes I'll, you know, cinch in the waist with a belt, or if it's a longer jumper, I'll just leave it and let it just relax, you know, rest on my trousers. You know, there's different ways you can do it. And then I just put my long line coat, which is not long enough for me, on top of that. And that's it. Very simple, but it's very mindful and very demure. All right, let's do that, more of that in 2025. On to the next, divas. Plan ahead for efficiency is the next thing on my list. It's very important to plan. For me, what I like to do is, if I know I'm going out, for all the days that I'm going out this week, I will plan ahead. It's just something I do because it just makes life easy for me. I'll plan everything, the whole outfit, the outfit itself. If I'm wearing a dress, okay, so what goes with this dress? Does it need a cardigan? Does it need a blazer? Does it need a belt? What shoe goes with this dress? Or if I'm wearing trousers, especially in these colder months, you know, I like to wear trousers a lot. So if I'm wearing it with a jumper, which I do like to wear trousers and jumpers a lot in this weather, you know, what look am I going for? Do these work together? Do the color combos work together? What shoes am I wearing? Okay, I want to wear a skirt. I don't want to wear trousers. Okay, so that means I probably need a long pair of boots. Try it on. Get everything ready. Wear it before that day. Stand in front of the mirror. See how you look. Plan ahead. On Monday, I'm wearing this. This is the foundation. This is the shoes. These are the jewelry. Or take pictures. You can take pictures. Do whatever, but plan ahead. All right, viewers. So, last but not the least, but the most important as far as I'm concerned, is confidence. Confidence is the ultimate style hack, divas, because when you're confident, you carry yourself in such a way that makes your clothes look even better on you, because you're not slouchy like this. You're walking straight with your head tall, you're balanced out, you step out, you know, you walk confidently. It's very attractive. Confidence is very attractive. You step into the boardroom, you're admired. But in order for you to be confident, you need to step out correct. You need to know how to dress properly. You need to know how to put your outfits together. Because when you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you are confident. Confidence will take you far. Very, very, very far. Because a confident person is a go-getter. A confident person wins where others expect them to lose. They go in, they take charge. Why? They're confident. They know what they're about. They're not here to mess about. But in order for you to be that confident, you need to know for yourself that I feel good. I look good. I feel good. Right, let's go take the world. Let's go conquer the world. So I would just encourage you to find your personal style, divas. Find your personal style and own it. Because if you try and copy other people, oh, this is what is trending. Oh, but so-and-so wears this and they always look so nice in it. But you don't like it per se. You just admire her. Whenever you wear what she wears, you don't feel comfortable in it. Then people are going to see through that. Whatever your style is, just own it. If you're a classic girl, own it. Personally, I don't care about the trends. If there's something in the trends that I like, I would invest in it. I like what I like. What I like is to look well put together. I'm more of a classic girl. But I also understand that everybody has different styles. You know, we have the boho chic. You know, everybody has their style. The most important thing is to identify which one of these styles is yours and then own it and stick to it. And people will respect you for that. All right, divas, I'm going to wrap up on this note. If you've enjoyed this video, I would recommend that you watch this next video up here, that you watch it next for more styling tips and styling hacks. All right, divas? And if there's anything else that you want me to make a video on, please put it in the comment box. Put it in the comment box below. And, you know, I'm open to suggestions on if there's, you know, anything in particular that's a pain point, or, you know, you want some advice on it. Put it in the comment box and I'll be happy to do that for you, divas. All right, my lovelies? Look, we're going to wrap it up here. Let's not take too much time. But just before we go, I just want to say to you, my darling divas, that if you have been watching my videos and you haven't subscribed, I would just say, could you please, would you mind subscribing to my channel, please? I'd really appreciate that. Thank you so much. You are too kind. And don't forget to hit that notification bell as well. All right, divas? Thank you so much, because we want to ensure that you do not miss any of my future uploads. All right, divas? That's the English girl in me. Sometimes the English girl comes out, sometimes the Niger girl comes out, all right? But the authentic me is the way I speak now. But once in a while, I just like to mess about and I just like overemphasize the English accent. But jokes apart, divas, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell, and leave a comment. Yes, I'd really appreciate that. Thank you so much, divas. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for rocking with me. I do not take it for granted because everyone is busy. Thanks for taking time out of your extremely busy schedule to come and watch this video. I really do not take it for granted. Thank you so much. I'm wishing you all the very best for 2025, divas. Let's go get it in 2025. My prayer for you is that in this year 2025, all your heart desires will be met and that you will have the courage to go out and achieve those goals that you have set. Thank you so much, divas. Until next time, Stay absolutely fabulous. Stay wonderful. Remember that Jesus loves you. Oh, yes, he does. And I, your sister, your friend, your girl, your auntie, your niece, I love you too. Until next time, stay absolutely fabulous, and I'll see you in the next video. Love you loads. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.